Hello everyone and welcome to another Alpha Protocol video. And last time we managed to complete Rome on some slightly sad... I thought I've sent this fucking millions of times. Right, anyway. So, sad times. We stopped the terrorist attack, but Madison of course got shot. But Operation Deus Vult has been foiled. Whatever the big bad evil corporate company was doing has not succeeded in Rome. So we've got two missions available: Moscow with Operation Blood Feud or Taipei with Operation True Airs. We're gonna go to Taipei. And yes, indeed, the point of being able to choose where you go is, of course, the more information you have
After
available.
Rome, I was expecting something a little more upscale.
In the end, and of course, the more information.
Maybe take a shower.
Shower? Oh, this is one of those secret agent hidden entrance things, isn't it?
Well, it was until you started talking about it.
Cool. Anyway, so
Are you sure
the more
about
information you have available about your targets, but the more information your
See?
targets
What did I
have
tell you?
available about you as well.
This is why I love you.
You can send roses to my dead drop in Prague. Now that you've made it to Taipei, what are your plans?
Priority 1 is to find out more about this assassination attempt.
Agreed. How are you going to go about it?
I've got 3 leads to start with. This Stephen Heck guy seems like he knows what's going on in Taipei. He might be able to answer some questions.
Be careful, Mike. I've checked my databanks, and I can't find any evidence that Stephen Heck has ever worked for the CIA.
I'll be on my guard. There's also that anomalous data trail from Shahid's system. Any luck tracing it down?
I managed to follow it back to a place in the warehouse district. I'm forwarding the address to you now. What's the final lead?
Simple. Follow the money. Shahid was funneling large amounts of money to a front corporation for the White Oak Mountain Triad. Think I can persuade them to tell me why.
Sounds like you've got everything figured out.
Isn't that why you love me?
You watch yourself out there, Mr. Thornton.
Always.
Right, okay, so we've got 3 leads. We'll check our email. Okay, more on that DV server, brilliant. Anything new here? Doesn't seem to be, because we haven't made contacts here. There is the Ritter group in Faushad. However, just grab all that intel and yeah, off we go then. So, once again, just like in Rome, we've got a talkie mission, a bouncer mission, and another talkie mission that then leads into some bouncer missions. We're going to start off with having a chat with Stephen Heck, who hates being called Steve.
Hello?
In the back. With you in a sec, buddy. Not too uncomfortable, I hope. Now this is dry cleaning solution. Active ingredient is perchloroethylene. Gets stains out like a champ. Like a champ went, believe you me.
Gonna be hard getting that stuff down his throat. Want me to get a funnel?
A funnel? Yeah! That's a killer idea! So you remember where they are now, do you? Candy dish. Ah, that does it, Wen. You know I don't like sweet... Oh, the candy dish! That's right! That's where I left my keys. Should have said something earlier, Wen. You see what I almost made you drink? Good old Wen. Always getting into antics. Anywho, what can I do you for?
I like your style. Do any of the people you've interrogated know anything about an attempt on Sung's life?
You came to the right place, and you're lucky you did. See, people come in and out of Taipei all the time without asking for clearance, so then I have to erase them so they don't expose me.
I wasn't aware you had jurisdiction here. What are you trying to hide exactly?
My secret identity and everything I know, that's what. Listen, did you know that in the 1960s, the CIA surgically jammed a mic and antenna into a cat for an op codenamed Acoustic Kitty?
No, I've never heard that. Have you heard of anything relevant to my previous question?
Oh, it's relevant. Just between you and me. And when. You're with the agency, am I right?
Yeah, kind of. It's complicated.
Say no more, Agent.
Mike will do, Steve.
Steven. I'm an agent myself, you know.
You don't say.
Yeah, I work for a division of the CIA that doesn't officially exist. Super secret. They just kind of turned me loose and let me go nuts.
Uh-huh. So, can you help me or not?
Depends. How do I know you are who you say you are? I have to ask because, funny story, one time a salesman came in and I thought he was buying secrets about the German Chancellor's security detail.
You heard about that thing in Rome?
Holy shit, you shot the Pope? You look good for your age.
No. The museum, the bomb thing. I was there.
Really? I definitely heard of that thing you just said. Alright, color me convinced. So, Ronald Sung, huh? Hey, did you ever notice his name's an anagram for lard on guns? Ironic, isn't it?
Hey, yeah. And considering that item posted a few years back in the Worldly Weekly about that pig fat being used as an experimental bullet toxin, not a coincidence.
You might be onto something there, Mike. I'll look into that for sure. Ronnie Sung. What do you want to know, Mike? Personal demons, pant size, political capital, sexual proclivities?
I've got some intelligence that suggests someone in Taipei wants Sung dead. You've got an ear to the ground here, thought you might know more.
Political assassinations. Yeah, those are fun. One time I took out an entire soccer stadium just to kill the premier of Namibia. Hey, did you know at 400 miles an hour, soccer balls can decapitate people?
I didn't. But Sung?
Sure. I can tell you this, Mike. There's a big conference coming up at the Grand Hotel. Sung's gonna be there, along with a few dozen EU bigwigs and the like.
So you're suggesting I infiltrate the hotel. Why?
Taiwanese National Security Bureau is providing the security. You think those cats don't just have oodles of stuff on everybody who might want their boss dead?
Wouldn't be too hard to slip in and borrow some of that information.
Knew that would appeal to you, Mike. Hey, give me a call when you head that way. I'd like to be in on this.
You got it.
Brilliant. Continue. And with that, I think we've got access to slightly more stuff. Yes, we do Hamilton 45, Hamilton Contender. The Hamilton range of pistols is my favourite personally because they are so very well balanced. However, we shall not buy any of those now because we need to accrue some further liquid assets.
It's signed Good Times, Stephen Heck. Yeah.
So, the mission to retrieve NSB data is actually, I think, going to be one of those that then actually furthers the plot, so we're going to go with Investigate Warehouse District.
Who the heck are these guys? Alright, I'm in. Mina. Mina, do you copy? Great. Signal's jammed. Looks like I'm on my own.
So, we have met an unidentified agency that dress their agents or operatives as fucking weird red. Well, basically, it's Santa Claus, isn't it? Actually, to be honest, if we talk about Santa Claus and tactical operations, then we need to talk about Arthur Christmas, which I actually find to be quite a good Christmas movie, and definitely it's one of the more interesting animated Christmas movies. I mean, it again, just with as with anything, it is a little bit cliche in that, you know. Ooh, shit! That nearly went so bad.
That must be what's drawing all that power.
Good thing I had my evasion. On the other hand, too bad that the evasion has a very, very long cooldown, so will not be available for use anytime soon. But yes, indeed, Arthur Christmas. Very good movie.
Damn, signal's not getting through. Must be a jammer somewhere. I'll have to bypass it.
Made by Arden. Oh, bloody hell. Damn it. I'm gonna restart the checkpoint because and do a little bit of saves coming because, again, gonna try and go for the optimal.
Signal's not getting through. Must be a jammer somewhere. I'll have to bypass it.
That guy needs to take a couple steps, just all there. Right. Wait, what the fuck did that do? Did it turn off the turret? It didn't turn off the camera. Strange. Right, how is that guy patrolling? Right, okay. Does this room connect into that room? It does. Good. Okay, I'm gonna try not to waste any more of the tranquilizer darts because I only have so many, and they are because you can only purchase them if you have a low enough amount, but at that point you're not going to be really getting anywhere, and there's a reason why I don't want to kill these guys. They had a dossier on Scarlet Lake, who's the photojournalist that we met. But yeah.
Investigating.
Like I said, a very definite reason why I don't want to. Ooh, shit. Can I get close enough for the... Yes, I can, but just barely.
Now that is one hell of a jamming device.
And from here, damn it. It's the two guys on top of the helicopter. I don't think he should be able to see from... Okay, I'm gonna take that guy down. I'm gonna push to...
This is definitely what's blocking the transmission. Bypassing it will be tough, but blowing it up isn't exactly covert.
Not there. Can I get it from here? Can I get you? No, I fucking can't. So I'm probably gonna just have to find a location where I can see both of them.
Unknown visual contact.
Oh, unless I can get him to come down.
Targeting danger.
Which I can, and then he goes, oh. Ow! You're not allowed to do that. Falling down on people is my trick. Oh well, at least they didn't trigger the alarm, so that's okay. Wait. There we go. Where's the other? Damn it. Oh, there we go.
Transmission link-up's good. Time to get out of here.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, what the fuck are you up to, and why are you up to what you are?
Checking something out.
Okay, take that. Choking people out sounds so violent in this, which is good because it is violent. Because by no means is the non-lethal option the non-violent option.
Investigating. Heads up.
So, shit, really running low on the fucking trank darts, unfortunately. Really could do with finding more in the environment, but I just need to start being better at with the just not taking down targets at close range with the trank darts. I need to go and actually choke them out or punch them in the face. Yee. Nearly got caught in that fucking camera as well. Oh, money and hardback data. Okay, can I get that open? No, so I do need to get this guy through here.
Checking something out.
Okay, those are just the turrets, so I'm gonna tap this guy through here if I can.
Investigating.
Can I not? Why can't I? What? Okay, I could take him through there. Brilliant. And then there's that guy and there's that guy, so I should be able to take this guy at least without firing. Although at this point, saving those two, I don't know if it's going to be worth the hassle. Wait, what's that sound? Okay, yeah. It's not going to be worth the hassle, so I'm just going to get these two. And hopefully the little firefight on the roof won't have... Well, it didn't trigger an alarm, so... I think in the grand scheme of things that means I'm pretty safe. Pretty safe.
What the hell is up with my PDA?
Agent Thornton, my name is Albatross. You attacked a G-22 cell in Taipei and placed monitoring software on our servers.
This is true.
I want you to delete it.
I was looking for information related to my mission. I didn't know anyone was here. I didn't expect to find anyone at this warehouse.
That means we've done our job, Agent Thornton. The question is, what were you doing here in the first place?
What's it to you, Albatross? I was checking a lead. Next thing I know, your goggle-eyed agents are crawling out of the woodwork.
You've placed monitoring software on our servers. I want you to shut it down. I almost didn't realize what you'd done until it was too late. You can be quite silent when need be.
Look, your little organization, G-22, I doubt they would have been happy to see me if they'd known I was there. Now, after all that trouble you put me through, you expect me to do you a favor? I don't even know what you and your pals were doing here.
Eavesdropping on our servers won't help you. I'm guessing you're looking for an Al-Samad and Halbech connection.
You're surprisingly well informed for some organization I've never heard of before.
Alpha Protocol aren't the only ones who keep a low profile, Agent.
So I see. Care to tell me how you knew about Sung?
We've been monitoring both Al-Samad and Halbech, but are affiliated with neither. I'm afraid you'll have to take me at my word, Agent Thornton.
I believe you. I don't know why, but I'm guessing if you're willing to ask first. That says a lot right there.
I appreciate your trust, Agent Thornton. Mike. And the data, well, let's just say it would be of little use to you. Shut down your program, and I will compensate you. I know why you're here. I can help you. Refuse, and you'll find you have few friends here in Taipei.
Alright, I'll delete the programs. And I could use the help. This operation is turning out to be larger than I expected.
Thank you, Mike. And as for your mission, let us say that G-22 has no interest in seeing President Sung placed in jeopardy.
So, you have been eavesdropping on Al-Samad and Halbech.
Yes. Halbech underestimated Shahid. The man was no fool. But even G-22 hasn't been able to determine how Halbech intends to pull off the assassination, or who the assassin is.
I'd rather not wait until Sung is shot to find out. That help you mentioned.
G-22 will be in contact, Mike. And thank you.
So, we've met another of the shady organizations behind what is happening in the game. Of course, G-22 is apparently the good guys, but they are very fucking mysterious.
It should be. What happened?
Someone calling himself Albatross hacked into the comm network and accused me of swiping his data. Said he represents something called G-22.
That's scary.
Yeah, it was a shock for me too.
I'm guessing he didn't call to chat. What did he want?
He found the bugs I planted, wanted them shut down. I figured it was in my best interest not to piss him off. We should have what we need by now anyways.
Too bad. A look inside their network might have told us more about who we're dealing with.
So, what do we got?
Not a lot. I downloaded what I could before you shut down the bugs. But we're offline now.
I hope Albatross's goodwill is worth it. What did we get?
It looks like the network was part of the shadow net G22 uses to monitor global intelligence services. I ran a search for the keywords Ronald Sung and assassination, and got a hit.
Anything we can run with?
I've got an email intercept indicating that the assassin will be receiving the details of the assignment tomorrow night at the subway station on the Xingmei line.
That's it? Nothing about who the assassin is or who's giving the handoff?
That's all the search came back with. Sorry, Mike. Looks like we'll need to gather some more evidence.
Anything else I might find useful?
Sorry, I barely had time to pull this information before we lost access.
We got the intel we needed, at least. I'll be in touch when I'm ready to move forward.
Take care, Mike.
Okay then, so we've had our run-in with G22, so like I said, apparently the good guys are without a doubt very mysterious. Let's get a bit of a better dossier on Parker. So, G22, secret intelligence agency, no idea who they work for, although they do claim to work for the good guys, which leads me to think that they work for pretty much everyone, but they just switch sides frequently, because sometimes the good guys, you know, aren't the same good guys as they were the last time they were the good guys. So we've still got about 4-ish minutes, so that should be fine for meeting with Hongxi.
I'm here to see the Red Lion. I'm a friend of the Sheik. Hongxi, my name is Michael Thornton. I think you have information I need.
I know many things. Most of them would be useful to someone, I'm sure. What is it you want from me, Mr. Thornton?
Where do you buy
I've
those
no
snazzy
interest
hats?
in bantering with an American cowboy. It upsets my digestion. Please, get to the point.
Someone is planning to assassinate Ronald's son. You've been receiving transfers of funds from Shahid. I'd be willing to pay to see if these two facts are connected.
Interesting. I admire a man who presents a business proposal clearly and succinctly. Mr. Thornton, a man in my position does not get to be a man in my position without knowing the value of a good trade.
I can understand that. I suppose the question is what you need.
Some of my lieutenants seem to think they would do better without my loving guidance and gentle hand. They have set up shop in a disreputable part of town. Now, if you were to discourage them, I will tell you what I know.
You don't even know me. Why trust me with something like this? Why not use your own people?
My own people are known to these rogues. You, on the other hand, look enough like an ignorant Guaylo tourist that they might only mug you.
Well, when you put it that way, it's hard to argue. All right, Mr. Hong.
I knew you would see the wisdom of this deal, Mr. Thornton. Contact me again when my wayward children have been dealt with, huh? Oh, and Mr. Thornton,
Yeah?
don't call me Mr. Hong.
Okay then. No one fucking likes to be called fucking anything in this fucking game, apparently. Steve doesn't like to be called Steve. Mr. Hong doesn't like to be called Mr. Hong. Right, email Hongxi, election fraud. Ooh, money. Just 1,000, but that's one of the things. Very important, must read. Let's actually have a... No, let's not send it. Thornton, you need to read this. I just got an email from my buddy who's infiltrated the Federal Reserve, and he's told me about how the government is making a land grab of untold epic proportions. We're talking total shitstorm here, and they've been planning this thing for years. And if you don't believe me, tell me why Andrew Jackson was almost killed by an assassin who attempted to kill Jackson with a pair of pistols at close range when Jackson tried to stop the centralized banking institution, just like Garfield and just like McKinley were assassinated. The classic Zionist Jesuit assassin tactic to silence those who would oppose the one bank, one government, one regime plan that is responsible for the current land grab. Wow. That guy's fucking insane. Right. Let's fucking send Steve a message, and that should be fun. Nothing can go wrong with that, I'm fucking sure. Right. And I'm just gonna quickly load into the next mission, because that will give us a much better assault triad, yeah. Because it will give us a better save location. So that I don't have to do the email shit again. Anyway,
Okay, I'm not far from the market, near the slums.
I'm picking up some activity near your position. I don't think Hongsher gave us the whole story.
The head of an organized crime syndicate not telling the truth? Gee, that's a stretch.
Stretch or not, it looks like you're going to see some heavier resistance up ahead.
right, so, with that in mind, thank you for joining me for this, and please join me again on Sunday for the stream. Due to the voting on the straw poll not going anywhere, this week's game will be Dark Souls 2. There will be a straw poll again, so please make sure this time to properly exert your right to vote, and maybe we'll have a different result. Maybe we'll have an actual result that doesn't require me to do a weird tiebreaker situation. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this, and for now, goodbye.